Hey YouTube, what's up? EIC04 here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, Issue 2. Night Brothers versus Count Dooku is the pretty much subtitle of it. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've ordered, I think I've ordered the whole series from this side. I completely forgot what the site's called. It's probably there on the sticker. They send it. I've gotten it anywhere from 3 to 6 days after they've released, after that Wednesday. So like from the I think it's from that Saturday to that following Tuesday, because comics release on Wednesday. So I picked this up after reading this one. This one was just absolutely spectacular. And this one was pretty good. It's not nearly as good as the first one, but it's good as just an overlaying, like just continuous story. It's really good. So pretty much with this one, it shows Maul talking to Talzin, and it reveals that they know Dooku's and Sidious's role plan. And pretty much in this issue, there is a huge battle that goes on on the ground. It has Mandalorians, the Pikes, the Black Sun fighting, and at the end they're all about to die because they're surrounded and whatnot. Let's see, where is it? Count Dooku decides to go on the ground while and fight the Night Brothers, while Grievous stays in the air battle while they bombard. These guys, the leaders, I believe those two are in the actual show. They're like, oh, hey, they're kind of arguing. One of them doesn't want to do this anymore because he knows that they're going to fail. The Mando dude's like, we fight to the last man. I think that both of those two don't want to do it. They come and shoot. They're all about to die, but and then Dooku's like killing all the Night Brothers. However, Darth Maul gets into Grievous's ship, and he pretty much takes the general hostage. So all these guys on the ground are rounded up and about to be killed, and then they all shut down. And then he's like, "Yeah, we need to destroy him before, just in case they come back online." So it shows this guy fighting Dooku, and then Dooku's about to kill him, and then he's like, nope, you are not. So, last thing, it just kind of shows Darth Maul talking to Talzin again, and they're trying to draw out Sidious now, and they've captured both Grievous and Dooku, his two key players in the Clone Wars, and now they're going to try to go for Sidious. So I just want to say right now, I love this comic arc, but like, we know what happens to the characters Dooku, Sidious, Grievous. We don't know what happens to Maul or Talzin, so their fates are left out. But like, it's obvious that probably next issue, and if not next issue, then it's going to be the fourth one that comes out. They're all going to get released, Dooku and Grievous, and they're going to escape. And then Maul's either going to become captured, or he's going to be free still, blah, blah, blah. My assumption is that he probably gets captured again, seeing as the concept art for the Clone Wars series 7, 8, and 9 that they never got to show, with Ahsoka and Maul fighting. It showed Ahsoka and it showed Maul fighting Quinlan Vos, and it showed all that kind of stuff. So, but that never, got out. But, kind of going off of that, unless they change the ending up, I'm going to assume that Maul probably gets captured again. Talzin might end up getting KO'd, which would be pretty cool. I don't know. Still, I'm still, like, kind of debating how I'm feeling about Star Wars right now, because I have to start all over, and it's just not a fun job. Because my main loyalties lie in the EU, and I have to build that all back up. But this comic series is great, being one of the first reboots for the EU. It's pretty cool. It has the episode 3 Count Dooku. It was a pretty cool issue. I mean, it wasn't my favorite by any means, but it wasn't bad at all. It was a really I guess they kind of meant for it to be slow. Like, even the battle parts didn't have my attention too much. Not nearly as much as in the first one. I think that it's a good issue, but it was nowhere near as good as the first one. but it wasn't bad by any means. And here's the preview for the next issue, which shows Maul and Dooku. And look, all of the Avatar ones. I want to get those because huge Avatar fan. Lara Croft, Terminator, blah blah blah. Here it is, preview for the next cover. So it looks really cool. I can't wait to see all of this. Here we have a good view of Maul's face. And this is, it's a really cool comic series, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. I think that they're going to do a good job on it. So yeah, can't wait to look forward to next month's issue, and definitely the month after that, where Sidious gets to fight Maul and Paulson. That will be something awesome. That's a great series. So that's pretty much it. I'll probably give this one like a 3 out of 5. It just didn't have my attention as much as the first one, but then again, I'm not really that big of a fan of characters like Dooku and Grievous at this point. Maul is awesome, and Tolzin is pretty cool, and I like all of Maul's guys, but it's obvious how this is more or less going to play out, as well as this is the time zone that this is in and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Comment below what you thought of this issue if you have read it. And if you haven't read it, are you going to? Have you read the first one? And yeah, this is just a really cool issue. I recommend reading it. So thank you. That's pretty much it. Boba7772 out.